Good afternoon, welcome back to another stream. Here we are on the old Final Fantasy 14. Today we're going to be playing 14 and doing the Final Fantasy 11 crossover. I don't remember actually ever doing a video showcasing the entire thing and actually, you know, reading it for a video. It'd be nice to have that documented. Additionally to that, since we're probably going to have to do that on an alt, see if I can get some of the rewards on some of my alternate characters. Might as well. Or we'll do it on the main. I can't remember which characters I've done it on and which I haven't. This event's been many times in the past. So, yeah, it's exactly the same event. And then we're going to do some weekly stuff. So I'll probably do Wondrous Tales. Get that out the way. Things like that. So just a chill out stream. Welcome on in. If you're new to these streams, I stream quite regularly on YouTube and Twitch with my VTube model, which represents the brand of Mione. And of course we're going to just chill out, relax and chat. So if you've got anything that you want to talk about, most notably there are some upcoming things that are awesome, including the new Moogle Tome event and some other bits and pieces. So yeah, that's something to be hyped for. Maybe we can have a discussion about that. But yeah, for the most part, just relaxing, really. I hope everyone is well. I hope you're having a great week so far. I know it's still early into the week for most people, but I'm hyped for the future. There's a lot of really cool stuff around the corner, especially Final Fantasy 14 related, so we're going to dive into it today. Hey Fran, how you doing? Right, I've got to sort out a couple of things, because I think... Hello. There we go. So this is my alt. Just give me 2 seconds, because I need to actually change something on my stream, I've just noticed. Oh, the frustrations of streaming and forgetting to do something and then realizing that it's harder to do it whilst live. There we go. Now it's on the right screen. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be like staring off the screen to play the game. There we go. And then we need to just load the chat up there, because I don't think my chat's in the right place. I'll give it a refresh, because reasons. And there we go. But yeah, welcome to Reset Day. I hope everyone has got some interesting plans this week for Final Fantasy. I know I personally want to get some more Hildebrand relics. Additionally, I want to try out some PvP, because the new ranked season of PvP started with a patch, and I've not even touched it, really. I've not even remotely done any PvP this time, so I want to do that. So quickly press that so I can tab. Otherwise it's going to sound really doo-doo if I press it whilst there we go, that's better. But yeah, first time making it live. Hey, I'm sorry for butchering your name. Please tell me how to pronounce your name, because I'm awful. You just finished watching a treasure hunt walkthrough. Always a joy when new events come out and then we get our glorious Mione digest of them. Oh, Wolfie, there we go. That's so much easier for my smooth brain to understand. Sorry for butchering it previously. Oh dear. I'm happy that they're doing something slightly different with the itinerant Moogle events. I mean, the rewards still are kind of meh, in my opinion. I was kind of hoping there would be something new. Like, I don't know, a new earring or something new. Where did my sound just go? Huh? Oh, are you kidding me? For some reason, Final Fantasy 14 has crashed. Oh my goodness. Give me a second. Anyway, keep talking. Let's keep talking and discussing things as I fix this. An attempt was made. Yeah, I've just accidentally crashed Final Fantasy. That's not a great start. But yeah, I was kind of hoping that we would see some, I don't know, a new earring, maybe a new hat or something, new glamour set, or I don't know, a mount or a minion or something crazy. But I guess the Mama Shiba neckerchief is something that maybe people missed the first time around. Don't know. How many people in chat have actually done the Moogle events up until this point who have got all the rewards? I'd be curious to know. Obviously, I've got the rewards, but I'm not exactly the average example. I spend too much time playing the game. Arguably. Gotta type this in every time. One-time password. It takes so much longer to do, but at least it's slightly more secure, question mark. There we go. Oh boy. We're getting there. You got 11 out of 13 relics. 13 because those are all for jobs you use. Nice. Nice. I would do the same, but I end up using nearly all of them for videos and things. There's always something that crops up. Always something that crops up. Hello from Vancouver, Canada. Nice. Wow. What's it like in Vancouver today? Is it nice? I've never been to Canada. My grandma used to go there every year. She used to go seeing friends out there. She says it's lovely. She went all over. So good luck with Wondrous Tales. Oh yeah, Wondrous Tales is sometimes just there. You've participated in all the events, but only got the rewards I really liked. You see, that's the best. That's the best way to approach it, I guess. Right? I don't know why Final Fantasy crashed. There's been a lot of crashes lately, unfortunately, on this game. For me, anyway. On several different machines as well. Like, if it's not Fran's computer, it's my computer, or the other computer, or the stream computer, or the laptop, or the Steam Deck. It's very weird. It's not the most stable patch. I just thought I'd do the cactpot whilst I was here on my ult, because why not? I need to make some more MGP for my ult in case they surprise us with something good in Dawn Trail. So yeah, my ult is just an evil Lalafell. Deliberately evil. Let's go do the event then. I'm not sure. I don't remember doing it ever on this character. It is a repeat of the Final Fantasy 11 event with Iroha that you've probably seen before. Nothing has changed. Literally nothing. It is the exact same event. So I'm a bit sad about that. They could have done so much. You know what? I think I might have already done it on this character. We might have to go on a different character. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't it start? I'm pretty sure it starts in... Doesn't it start in the Aft Castle? Or will it be Uldar? Hmm? I thought it was in the inn room. It is in the pub, yeah. I guess this character's probably already done it. I was going to say, I swear it was over here. Also, my bars aren't set up on this character because I've got different PC setup. I don't have sprint on my bar on this character, which is a little bit rough. Let's just put that there for a bit. Yeah, it looks like we've done this on this character. There is the redo option, but no, we're good. We'll just do it on another character. Gives me the best excuse. Yeah, the event has glam, yeah. It's been re-added. Let's do it on my male ult. I haven't played this character in a very long time. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it to level 82 and then gave up. I was like, wouldn't it be nice if it was a male equivalent of Mione? And then people would probably stop complaining. They didn't stop complaining. Chloe was her name. Oh, Yeah. How you doing, Chester? How you doing? Any rewards for the event? Yes. So the glamour is, well, you'll see. It's like a hadate. How do you want to call it? There's a headband. Have you ever played Final Fantasy 11? Oh. I was doing a quest? Question mark? I guess I was leveling. I don't even remember. Ugh. This character's not set up either. Ooh, that's rough. The joys of not copying things across from PCs. There we go, that's better. Oh, character movement. Limbs are limits. I'm good, Jabbers. How are you? I see a Darling in the Franxx fan. Oh, Darling in the Franxx. I know it's fairly old, I guess, for some people. I was like, oh, one of the more recent anime that I've watched was Darling in the Franxx, and that was like a couple of years ago. People ridiculed me for it, so I don't talk about my anime likes anymore. But yes, 02 is chef's kiss in many ways, in both forms as well. Oh, there's a Fran. Hello, Fran. Ay, slash hug. Oh, what's this? Why am I being given your minion off cuts? Why can't I hug you? There we go. That was weird. I think you interrupted the hug with your vendor. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, look at this. Oh, what is this inventory? Oh, that's fashion report, right? Yeah. The dye testing alts. Nightmare. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Here's the quest. So you were asking about the glamour you would get. Here you go. Oh, everything's default on this character. It's really annoying. There you go. That's what you get if you actually do it. There are no differences between male and female. It's not dyeable, sadly, but it's designed after Iroha from Final Fantasy 11. A game I have played, but not enough. I would love to play more 11 at some point. It's just not the sort of game that gets any kind of viewership anymore. I saw other people playing Final Fantasy 11. It wasn't for you? Yeah. The problem I had with FF11 was when it came out on the PS2, right? You had to buy that like adapter to get your PlayStation 2 on the internet. And my mum at the time, my mother would not let me play online games. We had like dial-up connection anyway, but there was not a chance she would let me play online games when I was a kid. So a lot of my childhood was just single player. And then when I got like, you know, my own way, I ended up playing World of Warcraft, which was probably, I don't know, looking back it was mind-blowing, but I wish I'd started with Final Fantasy. I really did. So a lot of my childhood was just single player Final Fantasy games and stuff like that, which I appreciated more. Who's this guy? This dude. This isn't the Mione I signed up for. I'm actually just kidding, but I'm a little bizarre to see. Yeah. Yeah, this is the alt. The opposite alt. If you were to literally mirror Mione, this essentially would be the same sliders if it was male, which is very strange. All right. Let's do this quest then. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get a sexy outfit if you've never seen this before. Spoilers? There is actually another Final Fantasy 11 crossover that they never put back into the game to do with Shantoto. That's a real shame. And I hope they redo all of the events and put them back in, because it's a terrible shame that you can't see it in the game anymore. Same with the Final Fantasy 13 event as well. Yeah. Every time I die as a healer, I always say redo of it. It's funny you should say redo of a healer. I mean, obviously it's not an anime that you're supposed to admit that you like, right? Because you get called all sorts of things. I have two of the statues the official statues. One of Setsuna, and then you've got Freya as well. So, yeah, you know the ones. You know the ones. Anyway, let's get cracking. Romumu has caught wind of a promising story and seeks an adventurer to help separate fact from fiction. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment? I'm Romumu with the Harbour Herald, and judging by your dress, you're one of those well-travelled adventurers I've heard so much about. No doubt one as worldly as yourself has heard the rumours of an unusual warrior maiden from the Far East. Danger constantly follows in her footsteps, and the Far Easterners I've spoke with claim her dress and fighting style are nothing they've ever seen. Do you know what happened the last time a strange warrior from unknown lands came to Eorzea? Oh, that upstart Peter Winsome practically stole the parchment from my desk to write his story. Our readership soon doubled, and he's been regarded as the Harbour Herald's finest reporter ever since. That should have been my story, and I'll be damned if he beats me to this one. But if following her is adventurous as it sounds, I'll need an adventurer like you to keep me safe. If you're interested, meet me down at Costa del Sol. That's where she was last spotted, so that's where I plan to start. Oh, I remember the amazing quest. I love the crossovers for this game. I love the big like splash screens and stuff. I wish we could use those in the G-pose function. Kind of like as stickers, you know? Speaking of G-pose, these custom keybinds haven't been changed. There we go. Always bind that to G. Right, let's get cracking then. What is this? I don't think he's even glamoured. Oh no, it's augmented boosty gear. People are going to be like, oh, boost character. Blah. It is indeed a boosted character. It is indeed. Let's just put some outfit on that doesn't look as bad. I'll do. Now we don't look quite as boosty. I mean, we still look a bit boosty, right? Looking good. Well, as good as you can do as a male cat, so. Hey Naz, how you doing? I have a VTube model. Looky, yeah, I've had a VTube model for a while. It's just you probably haven't seen it on YouTube much. But welcome on in. The new Alliance trial looks interesting. Alliance trial? Alliance trial? You mean like the Alliance raid? Oh, the Final Fantasy 11 one. Oh my god, my brain was like Morse code. Or more like dial-up. It does. The Shadow Lord being the boss, or one of? Can't wait. Like I say, I've played some 11, but not enough to you know, to know everything, sadly. Ah! You're here at last. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come. She was here just a few bells ago, or so I was told. Look over there. Could it be? Oh, yeah, yeah. Begging your pardons, please do not think me strange for asking, but can you tell me if we are close to Selbina, or perhaps Mahara? I fear I am hopelessly lost. Selbina? Mahara? Sorry dear, but you're on the eastern shore of Vilbrand, eastern Lenosha to be precise. I take it you're the far eastern traveller that's been the talk of the taverns as of late. You've cut quite the warpath through Eorzea from what I've heard. Yes, I hail from the Far East, but Vilbrand, Lenosha. I cannot recall such names. Though truth be told, I cannot recall much of anything since awakening in these strange surroundings. By Birgit's beard, you mean you've lost your memory? I remember My name is Iroha. I'm training in the way of the glaive, though I feel I am still a novice. Before awakening here, I was on a mission. I was on a mission to Egg. That's right. Forgive me. It is hard to make sense of what little I can recall. The only clear thoughts in my mind are of master and a powerful technique I labor to perfect. A Matsukiyari. I am certain it is essential to completing my mission. Interesting. That you'd remember training above all else. Perhaps that's the key. If you continue to practice your master's teachings, it stands to reason other related memories might come back to you.
Sloppy.
Very sloppy. Recalling my mission by first recalling master's teachings. Yes, that does seem plausible. I do not doubt many of my techniques I learned have a specific purpose. It would be only a matter of focusing on this particular one. This is the scoop I've been looking for. A Far Eastern warrior on a special mission? Oh, what if we're in danger? This isn't some fairy tale like Peter's story. People need to know. But she's no good to us if she can't remember anything. Help her so that we can get to the bottom of this. Okay, nod. Here, take this map before you go. Training won't do you any good if you get lost now, will it? Your kindness is greatly appreciated. Thank you. To journey alone in a strange land would be a trial all on its own, I am sure. Hey, Gwyddy and Hayden. Hey, CJ. Might we explore the shore south of here? I recall mention that the beach was an excellent place for training. Something about the aquatic wildlife being suitable for sparring. If the creatures here are similar, I would very much like to try my hand against them. And I trust you'll ensure she has the opportunity to do so. Now don't let me keep you. The sooner she remembers her mission, the better. When she's had her fill of combating critters along the coast, perhaps you should rest in Limsa where it's safer. Bulwark Hall should do nicely. It's the first place you'll see after coming through the gates. Nod. The only thing that could have made this quest better originally, since it is a repeat, is some more Final Fantasy XI music. It is sorely missing. It really is. Oh yeah, we need to put like sprint on our bars because this is a different character. We need to. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is the second PC. This is the game PC, the one I stream from. So I haven't really updated it with anything. Do we have, what mounts do we have on this character? Oh, apparently a few. Fat cat. Can't go wrong with a fat cat, can you? Maybe you can. Ah, the sun has come up. Lovely. Right, let's just tap a couple of creatures. It's not like we have to be... Oh, the music. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the music. I haven't even got my summons out. Oh my god, why is the bar in the middle of the... What is this? Oh, dude. We're not going to do much combat because, yeah, I didn't set this up. Oh my... Oh, just where to start with this mess. Not everything's even on the bars either. It's a proper vanilla experience, this, isn't it? We'll take it. It's fine. It's fine. Who stole my spacebar? Hey, how you doing? Oh, come on in. This is why I focus on one character. Me too, specifically. But on my normal PC, everything is set up properly. But, you know, excuses. Just lots of excuses. That's all I have for you. Everything's in a different bar. I can drag the bars, the character stuff across. I know I can. Yeah. It's just, I didn't think about it prior to streaming. But yeah, I'm aware of that, Rias. Sadly, your only job was the right level. Was monk. The others were under level 30. Ah. Training at the beach was invigorating. It has been too long since I enjoyed such sport, fighting alongside one so versed in the arts of war. Did you tell her? It's a boosted character with bars everywhere. I would like to think I improved my form by following your example. Oh no, this makes it worse. Don't follow my example, please, Ira. At first I doubted crabs would be suitable for practice, but I was quite wrong. Testing my strength against their hardened shells, swing after swing, over and over again, I could easily spend days or even weeks at a time battling them. Oh, if only I could remember who suggested this training regimen. The Optis stone, yeah. A slightly luminous stone of unknown origin. It may have some connection with Iroha's lost memories. Here you go. Yeah, I know you can. It's just I didn't do it in time for the stream. I didn't realize we were going to use an alt. So. Or at least not this alt. Oh my, what a peculiar stone. I sense something within it. Something familiar? Something dark. Maybe it's just a really opaque stone. Oh. Flashbacks. She has to be involved in the crossover, like Alliance raid. She has to be, considering that flash. If you know who that character is, then you know. A grueling battle in the cold against evil made manifest. A lord of shadows, long dead yet somehow resurrected. The fate of a realm hanging in the balance. I remember. And yet, I am not convinced these visions relate to my mission. Why would Master entrust me with the means to slay such a foe? The answers must lie within my memories. They have to. All the more reason I must hurry to complete my training and perfect Amatsu Kiori. While waiting for your arrival, I asked a couple of travelers from Gridania, I think, where I might find creatures of a more dark and unusual nature. They should have told you to go to the quicksand at that point. They told me of a place called Hawk Manor, a cursed estate. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of cursed estates, whose grounds play host to various sorts of hellish monsters. These creatures sound like promising opponents, full of the fury and cunning I would expect in a true battle. Now then, let us be off. When we are finished, we can meet in a nearby town. Alright, let's go. You don't think it's mandatory for the crossover? Iroha is from Rhapsodies and the Dawn Trail Raid shows Shadowlord. It's like saying you need it. Oh, I'm not... I never said that it was mandatory. I said it was going to be a nice little way for people to get a bit of connection, at least. I never said that. Please don't. Not once did I say it was mandatory. But yeah, usually I stick to one character as well, for the most part. I do want to sort out an American character so I can play on US servers that's like as progressed. The only problem is all of the extra stuff to do. I might end up transferring like Melody over there because she's the most progressed alt I have at the moment. But yeah, my bars are absolute nightmare. Oh boy. That Lalafel's terrifying. Please stop. What is that voice? Oh my goodness. So please stop. I'm getting a headache just hearing it. Oh, this is all. I don't know why I'm bothering trying to set up these bars. It's not gonna survive for more than 5 seconds anyway. Let's just chill out. The only thing we need to put on our bars at this point is a dance emote. Do we have any dancers? Oh yeah, we got the here's another thing, by the way. The new statue is so disappointing that you're not going to be able to have these account bound with the new one. It's a missed opportunity. Because all of the others are. I don't actually have a dance. Oh, I do. I've got Bee's Knees. The best one. Oh my god, that laugh. Somebody get me a very large bat. Oh, all right. I thought it was me. Okay, cool. Hope you have lots of fun, Mayoni. It's 4:22 a.m. for you. We'll take it easy. And I hope to see you around sometime. Sophia still cut you off from the other networks. I love to hang out with you in game, but I can't. Sophia still cut off from the... Oh, right. Yeah. Hopefully, cross-region happens at some point. That would be lovely. Take it easy. Sorry, for some reason I can't read. Wait, where's my... Is it... Oh, because it's level 31. These demons, they call to mind another old story. Go on in. To surpass his limits, a great samurai once fought such fiends. Perhaps by defeating these demons, I can do the same. Perhaps not. Nice. Another one down. I did at the start of the Oceanic. They cut it off themselves. I mean, I would love to have like actual cross-region travel, like with the travel system, like with this thing. That would be cool. Hopefully we get that for multi-region. That would be lovely. Fingers crossed for the future. I mean, it's probably a lot harder than anything else to do, but I'm hopeful. Hopeful. Thank you once again for aiding in my training. Hey, Gamer Debbie, how you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. We're doing the Iroha storyline, Final Fantasy 11 crossover. Again. Doing it on an alt this time. How you doing? How was your stream? If you need to do any post-stream things, feel free to do so. Thank you so much for bringing in your community. Thank you once again for aiding in my training. To witness such majesty and grace on the battlefield is truly inspiring. It served as a wonderful lesson in combat. Remember your master, Iroha. Oh, you have found yet another strange stone. Yes, it radiates with a warmth, much like the last. But the color is... Wait. Do you hear that? No, I don't hear anything. A long and arduous journey together with a young girl. This vision is not what I expected. Yeah, preach. We fought many battles together and we were not alone. No, I dare say our comrades were well beyond counting. But what business would I, a lowly student, have undertaking such missions? I cannot make sense of it. Still, I must thank you for this. Before meeting you, I was hopelessly lost, smothered by a fog of fear and uncertainty. But now I have your light to guide me. You have brought me yet another step closer to completing my training and unlocking the memories still dormant within me. After speaking with a few of the patrons here before you arrived, I believe I found the perfect place to continue honing my skills, the Sagoli Desert. If what I was told is true, a creature of unspeakable terror roams the sands. They say its strength is impossible to gauge, as no one lives to tell of its great might. But together, I believe we can lay the beast low. When we have finished, we can take a hard-earned rest in Uldar. Let's go. Let's go kick some butt in the desert. I do love the Sagoli Desert. It's underused, in my opinion. Oh yeah, it's the Circuit Breaker quest, fate, isn't it? You don't remember this event? If you don't remember the event, definitely go and do the event. It starts in Limsa Laminsa Upper Decks at the Drowning Wench, inside the pub. Get yourself a beer in there, talk to the innkeeper, say hello, dress yourself up for the occasion, and then talk to the NPC, part of the Harboring Herald. And you will, you'll get to do this. Who was that? Iroha? Or do you mean the person in the flashback? It was Preesh. Final Fantasy 11. Oh, it's the Lalafell again. Gonna stand over here. Bees knees in the desert. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a regen. Yeah, thank you. Small LFL. It's a desert dance now. Yeah. Woo. You don't know any of these people? Yeah, if you want to do the quest, go to Limsa and you'll find it. It started yesterday, didn't it? The crossover. There's a good reward from it. Oh, you remember doing it years ago? I have glam, but is it new? This is a complete repeat. There is nothing new. It is exactly the same event as it has always been. If you have completed it, you can talk to the NPC and replay it, but you will not get any extra rewards at all, which is a real shame because they should have given you a second set of the glamour so we could give it to retainers, but they didn't. Bit of a missed opportunity in my opinion. But for new players and alts, yeah, I decided we should read through it and actually do it, because I don't remember ever documenting the actual quest line ever on my YouTube channel. So now it exists. Hi, Kupo. How you doing? Alts, yeah. I know alts are a foreign concept to many people, and that's totally understandable. Especially in a game like this, but... I have alts mostly because I need more attempts at dye preview testing for Fashion Report. I need previews of glamour on male characters and characters of different sizes and race. I need, you name it. But I can understand it's not a use case scenario for most. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought a quest had appeared. We're just dancing in the desert, having a good time. How we doing, chat? How was your day today? Did you get up to anything fun? I know Chili, who is in chat, it's their birthday today, so much happiness for you. was going to say Merry Christmas for some reason, Chili. Not sure why, but happy birthday. That's the one I should be saying, not Merry Christmas. My brain is completely wired wrong today. It's a good song by Corey Taylor, that is. What you just mentioned. Event repeats every 2 or 3 years. Yeah, that's right. 2015. I remember 2015 like it was yesterday. Do you? Not a lot has really got better since then, has it? You don't want to watch for the fashion report stuff? Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, fashion reports done by lots of people. It's just force of habit at this point. Missing a week would be nightmare. I've not missed a single week of fashion reports in, what is it? However many episodes we've done now. You decided to travel 3 hours in the UK for Wendy's and 3 hours back was worth it. I'll be honest, the picture that you showed of the burger didn't look worth it to me, but I'm glad that you had a great experience. Me personally, that just kind of looked like a burger. Just a generic burger. You know. Fran's here. What? What are you doing here? I'm dancing in the desert. You come to join in. My character is actually officially taller than yours, Fran. This is not how things usually end up. Must be weird for Fran seeing me on a... You spawned a fate, yeah. It's your fault the fate's here, right? Kill the giant scorpion for me, so I don't have to sit here. Oh, she left! Cheeky. She came here to steal a hug, and that was about it. It's just not cricket. It is Serket, an infamous beast and slayer of men. Come, let us bring an end to its legend and see ours grow in its wake. Oh yeah, there's actually mechanics, right? No? I mean, there's... Oh, these bars are just horrible. I don't know. I'm just going to press ruin and wait until it's dead. It's fine. Yeah, the Final Fantasy 11 music, I wish there was more of it in the game. Kill it till it's dead. Wait for it. And if that doesn't pique up nostalgia in some of you, then holy. It's crazy. Fun fact though, it would be likely the same rotation anyway. Alright, let's go hand this in. The monster had a 24-hour pop window and the caloric drop was used for the best chest piece for melee drops. Five Guys. I've never had Five Guys. Is it called Five Guys and Fries? Is that it? Is that the name of the company, or is it just Five Guys? Is there one that was called like Five Women? Huh. Why not? Five Chicks and Fries. Oh, there's Chick-fil-A, right? That's a different thing. There are no words to express my gratitude for your assistance. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine confronting the legendary Serket. If not for you, I would be but one of the countless victims who succumbed to its poisonous sting. All I did was press ruin. Here you go. Here's a red stone. Would you like my red stone? Flashback time. Oh, another stone. Yes, it comes to me now. A mortal struggle. Forbidden magics uttered in a final bid for salvation. Fenrir. It all makes sense now. The pitched battles, the arduous journeys, the fellowship of adventurers. It was not my life that I recalled. Pardon me. Just need a drink. But rather the tales of a great hero I mistook as myself. I suspected such feats were too extraordinary to be my own, and the memories held within the stone have removed all doubt. They were of a journey into the past, one that revealed a horrible truth I dare not repeat aloud. And I remember my home, Vanadiel. It is not some territory or continent, but an entirely different world. My true memories return to me now, and it is all thanks to you. More importantly, I believe I now understand how to wield Amatsu Kiori. It should not be long before my path home is clear to me as well, but first I must see my training to its completion. While waiting here, I heard unsettling stories of a foul beast terrorizing Bronze Lake. This is the perfect opportunity to put into practice everything I have learned. Today is the day I learn the power, and wield the power rather, of Amatsu Kiori. After this last endeavor, let us meet in Limsa Laminsa. I can't read apparently today. Holy moly. Amatsu Kiori. Let's go. Let's rock and all roll. You looked out with a bunch of players assisting yesterday. I did this with only one other player involved. Oh, we get quite a lot of people doing these events on EU. Lots of people like to do it on their alts and things. And I mean, it's a nice set of glamour. It'd be even nicer if it was dyeable. See, look, we got the Lalafell chilling out here. Gasper. Who else is up here? We got Farian looking amazing up there. Look. I want to dance on there. I'll dance on this one, yeah? And we can dance on both of them. Do you have to click it? What's the destination marker? Wait, what? Oh, it starts the fate. I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, that's the fate beginning thing. On your guard, I sense a dark presence. There. And it is not, oh god, it's a Dahak. It is not alone, but I am not alone either. Level sync. I'll deal with the dragon. Pray, attend to the eye. But what if I want to attack the dragon? Wait. There's a mod. I don't know what's available, and I also don't condone the use of third-party tools because it just ends up with problems. So it's a shame. But people have done that though. It is what it is. think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. No. Surprisingly not dead. No! I did not come this far to fail now. I will return to my world. Dun, 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 dun. It still makes me twitchy to play even after all. The power of a Matsukiori. Oh, there it is. Whoa! Come, Inuem. It begins. These two are connected to the Shadow Lord? Cool. Nice. Done. At last my training is complete, and it is all thanks to you. You were always there to keep me on the path. Think nothing of it. I would speak with you more, but not here. Let us make for Limsa Laminsa. Let us do that. Awesome. Let's rock and roll. Egg. All of the eggs. Hey Lenin, how you doing? At last, the power of the Matsukiori is mine to command, and my memories are slowly but surely returning. None of this would have been possible if not for your unwavering guidance. To think I could have forgotten a mission so vital. My resolve was unyielding. My mind focused on the task before me. In the end, I fear I may have jeopardized all I hold dear. As I told you earlier, my home is, or rather was, a world known as Vanadiel. Try as we might, its destruction could not be forestalled. But fate saw fit to give me one last chance. I was allowed to travel back in time to escape to the past before the darkness had consumed all. Together with the heroes of the past, I knew that tragedy could be averted, just as it had been so many times before. Master was the greatest of them all, a hero without equal, whose grand adventures I mistook as my own memories. I cannot help but feel I am still forgetting something else important, something that happened to Master. I suppose in time it will come to me. Before I leave, might we go and speak with Ramumu? If not for her insistence, I would have been bereft of your assistance. It would be rude not to extend my thanks to her as well. Back in time, yeah. All the way back in time. No, yeah, that's not the lift guy, is it? I keep... like, he's like, are you sure you want to talk to me? Or do you want to talk to the lift attendant? The lift attendant? That he's over there, not here. Okay. Gonna get some sexy rewards. Iroha told me the good news. Her memory is, for the most part, restored. Perhaps more importantly, her training is complete. If you hadn't come with me to Costa del Sol, I dare say she'd still be swinging at crabs along the beach. Now that you're here, I'd very much like to have a talk to you about my story. About what you were doing before we arrived. How exactly did you come to be here in Eorzea? And you say you went back in time, trying to save your world? Yes, You have a right of it. No life was spared by the darkness. None save for mine, that is. Fate intervened and I was sent back to the past, to a time where I could find heroes capable of saving Vanadiel. That is how I was reunited with Master, although at a much earlier time than I anticipated. The last thing I remember is a fierce battle and a strange light. When next I awoke, I was here. To be torn away from Master when I was needed most, my heart feels like it may burst. How awful! You were close then. Master was like family to me, and an exceptional warrior besides. I've spent my entire life striving to become such a hero and live up to the legends I so fondly remember. Oh, such a good piece of music. It all began with a stone, or so the story goes. In ages past, a sentient jewel, enormous and beautiful, banished the darkness. Its light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. The world entered an age of bliss. That is, until the gods fell into slumber. That world is my home, Vanadiel. It was home to three great nations, the Kingdom of Sandoria, the Republic of Bastok, and the Federation of Windhurst. Powerful as they were, though, in times of strife, they would turn to a single hero, my master. Be it a demon of rage seeking vengeance, or a spiteful god, our destruction, Master was always there to pull us back from the brink of oblivion. So long as there is light and life in the world, the legend of Vanadiel's greatest hero will live on. There is little wonder these stories were not the first to spring back to mind. I have all but memorized them. But no matter how many times I asked, you would always... please excuse me. For a moment when I looked at you, something in your eyes reminded me of Master, and I... Don't worry yourself over it. I imagine our friend here often has that effect on people. Yeah, just see me cast Ruin. I don't know the rest of the rotation on his character. I realize how ridiculous this seems. Anyone in their right mind would think it's some fanciful dream. But for me, this world is the dream. Now it's time to awaken. When next I open my eyes, I will be home, in Vanadiel, once more at Master's side. This may just be a dream, but it is one I shall never forget. Thank you for everything. Nod. Oh dear. And just like that, she taps her feet together. There's no place like home. And she's gone. No? It would seem I am not ready yet to return. Is this perhaps the will of the goddess? Yeah, maybe. If it is by her will, then so it shall be. I vow to work hard every day to become a warrior worthy of your teachings. Then, when the time comes, we shall meet again, here in Eorzea, or perhaps in the waking world. And there we go. There goes the greatest story I'll never get to write. An adventurer from another world traveling back in time to save her people. Who's going to believe such a silly tale? I'll leave the flights of fancy to Peter. But for her sake, I hope she finds her way home, wherever that may be. Yeah, going back in time, right? To save your friends. Who'd believe that? That kind of happened to us too, huh? Well, not this character yet, but my main character. So there we go. We've got 5-piece glamour set. Undiable. We got the Amatsu, Hachigane, the Togi, the Teko, the Haidate, and the Tsunaate. Shadow Lord does look cool, yeah. And there we go. That's that completed for, I don't know, maybe the 4th time on a character? Something like that. But I don't know how many times I've seen that event. At least 5? I don't know. I remember 2015's version of the event. I do recall. A journey to remember. Alright, let's see what my character looks like in this then. The alt. Oh, this inventory. Oh boy. Oh boy. It got placed in here, didn't it? Boop. 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 Looking good. So if you want to get yourself this outfit, whilst the event is on for a time limited time, there you go. That's how you get it. Awesome. You did this event ages ago. I can never do it again. You're wrong, Miss Kira. You can do it again. I shall show you that you can. Let me give you a demonstration that you can indeed do the event again. Yeah, they should do a follow-up, and it's most likely going to be for the crossover event, right, with the Alliance raid. It would be very surprising if Iroha wasn't included in that, considering she's in our world. In my opinion, I think that would be the easiest low-hanging fruit to go for. But yes, yes indeed. It's always fun to do that though, like refreshing my mind, you know? Watching the cutscenes again, listening to the music, doing a terrible rotation of damage to fate bosses. Always fun. Low-hanging fruit, as in easy. It's an expression. If you say something is low-hanging fruit, as in the easiest way of doing something, as in it would be the low-hanging fruit for Square Enix to go, haha, there's our segue into that content. Rather than having to write a new character into it, they could use Iroha as the basic sort of entrant to it, the base. The buttery biscuit base. So yeah, if you've done the event before, which, I mean, most of you probably will have done, including my main character, you can read it. You won't get rewards again. Like, you can't get them more than once. However, if you go back to the pub, to the Drowning Wench in Limsalim into Upper Decks, you will see absolutely no quests. However, if you talk to Ramumu, see this? Seasonal event replay. And if you click that, it says, for a limited time, you can relive this event via the seasonal event replay feature. You press yes. If you proceed, the following quest will be rendered incomplete. This includes a journey to remember, blah, blah, blah. So obviously, if you do this, you need to complete it, right? But yeah, that's how you do it again if you wanted to. Do you still get EXP? I mean, I don't know. Because I don't have anything that needs EXP. Don't know. I think it would be pointless for me to pick it up on this character because there's nothing I can put EXP onto. We could try it on another character, but no, I don't imagine so because it says no rewards. But don't quote me on that. I would heavily doubt that you would get an EXP farm like that because you would essentially be able to repeat that ad infinitum, which I don't think they would have overlooked. Oh dear. So, other things I need to do then. So, we're on to the weekly section. So, I need to pick up my Wondrous Tales. We're on to the more boring side of things, but it has to be done. We're going to get some tomes and hand in some Hildebrand weapons that we're still working up to. You're going to guess for the same alt? No? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I would doubt that you would get the rewards for it again. I mean, it's not even that much EXP though. Like, events in this game aren't really for EXP. You might be able to get a little bit, but that's not their main attraction. Usually is the storylines and the rewards. It's very rare that they give you an excessive amount. So what have we got on this? We got, oh boy. Oh, okay. Deep dungeons would be fun to do. Just do 10 floors and then reset. 10 floors, reset. We do have 9 second chance tokens though, so we could just use those and then shuffle through Orbon. That would be good. Circus Tower, Coil of Bahamut. Yeah, it's not too bad. I might use my second chance tokens up. But first... Alright, you can do it with me then. I'll invite you. But first I want to hand in some Hildebrand weapons because I've been stockpiling materials. I think I can hand in a completed version of each stage, or at least one. So we should be able to get a second Hildebrand relic completed today. Well, we will get a second Hildebrand relic one. I've been slacking with the Hildebrand stuff. I'll be honest with you. It's not my cup of tea. Endlessly farming tomes. It's a bit... it's just boring. I'll be honest. I'm not going to sugar it any other way. It's boring. I like light farms. I like other things, you know. And I'm sure other people find what I do boring as well, so... oh yeah, I was going to do the... Magitech wings, wasn't I? Or whatever they're called. Those ones. So I need to... equip. Let's see. My inventory's a mess. Bum 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 bum. There we go. Weapon number 2. Can I, Mione, can you tell me how to do the hide show thingy? Yeah? What do you mean hide show? Hide show. Ah, dear, pardon me. Tell me what you mean by hide show. Oh, on the HUD? Scroll lock. It's default bound to. Are you on controller or on keyboard? Oh, for the hotbars. Yeah, sure. I can show you how to do that. Give me a sec. Oh, look at those! Our second weapon complete. I've been slacking, but look at those. Those are nice. Those are the ones that we all agreed on were some of the best ones from this series. Last time on stream, we were like, those look really good. Nice. I mean, we saw them last time, but it's kind of different seeing them on your own character, isn't it? 2 done out of 19. Oh boy. It's going to be a long road. Oh, why are they still... Can you not skip this? I don't want to read this again. No, stop, Geralt. Yeah, I can show you in a second. Can I skip this? No? Okay. Yeah, we get the idea. It's a repeatable quest. You don't have to... There we go. Nice. Yay! I've finally got another weapon. Ooh! They're pretty good, aren't they, actually? Like machine guns or something. Floating rail guns. Very nice, and you've got the dancer ones. Very cool. Yeah, so the way that you hide HUD elements like this, I just have a very basic setup with 2 buttons. So every single gear set is assigned a thing. Every button is assigned a space on the hotbar. So my HUD layout looks like this. So it's got 5, 4, 6, etc. Right? And then if you go into your macros, I made 2 buttons, and all it does is it hides them. So for example, hotbar display 9 off, 8, 6, 5, 4, which are all the numbers of the ones I wanted to hide. So you type in the ones that you want to hide, like that. That means every time you press that button, everything in that list got turned off. It is still technically there. It's visibly not there though. And then to put everything back on, you make another button. And you do the same numbers, but this time you put on. It's really that simple. Off, on, off, on. And then you can just put those 2 buttons down here instead of having to have this permanently here. I mean, it also means that if you're like me and you like big chunky buttons and you don't want to resize everything to be this size all the time, means you can have them whatever size you want. It doesn't matter. The bigger, more in-depth way of doing it, though, that some people do, which they have multiple sections. So, like, they'll have a hotbar display onto a hotbar onto a hotbar, if that makes sense. So it will, like, expand out repeatedly. A friend of mine has, like, ranged physical, and then, like, it drops down and then shows the job icons for that and stuff like that. I changed this so many times, I don't really believe that it would be worth my time to go any further than this. It just means that I can clean things up a little bit. Also, this HUD is not right either. That's the wrong size. But yeah, that's how that's done. You use a hotkey for that. Oh, hotkey. Yeah, there's lots of ways. But that's how I do it. That's how I do it. What's the other weapon? What would I like to get next? Probably book, right? What would I like to upgrade next? I mean, they all have to be done, so it's not... Mandeville Revolver. So yeah, the various jobs are at various levels of completion at the moment. Like I say, I have been quite slacky with this, annoyingly, but I'll get them done. I dislike how you have to have another weapon to put on. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a keybind for that. Click to hide, click in, I mean, why would you... there isn't a keybind for specific things. You have to set up a macro, but there we go. At least I don't believe that there's a keybind just for a specific part of the HUD. You have to make it yourself. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not going to use it anyway. Yeah, the dancer ones are really cool, aren't they? Yeah, when it comes to the equipping another weapon thing, it's not so bad once you buy the replica ones from the vendor nearby. But the problem is, not everyone is going to want to spend gil on on a replica, and your armory space is limited, weapon slot wise. I mean, it's a lot bigger than it used to be when they expanded it, admittedly. But I agree, it's a shame that you have to swap weapons out. It is a limitation of the game, though, isn't it? More than anything else. The keybind for what? What, hiding everything? Yeah. Scroll lock. Default. That's for HUD hiding. Which stage is this? The majestic stage, right? And so that's... I've completely forgotten what stage that is. Oh man, they need to just put numbers on these things instead of naming them weird things. Where's the pistols? Right, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, right, so that's up to where... Okay, so that's... Yeah, majestic is that one. Right, so that needs to be done after the book. Okay, right, so where else are we up to then? Samurai blade, okay. I should have done all of these stages at once, honestly, but... And we need to equip a secondary blade. Which is on Disciple War 2, isn't it? No, it's on Disciple War 1. There it is. Doot, 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 doot. There you go, there's the Shundrite. Gunbreaker? Maybe, yeah. I want to get them all done, but there's no point, really. I was more enthused about getting these weapons done for a video when I realized that people weren't going to just cheat. So I'm just kind of not that interested anymore. It really has taken the jam out of my donut, I'll be perfectly honest, to use an expression. I'm just like, well, what's the point? No one wants to see me complete these weapons. Or at least it feels that way. So the samurai blade, we can do the next quest, can't we? So I guess it's that one. Yeah, it's that one, isn't it? So that's the mid stage. Is there any that are still at stage 1? Stage 2, rather? So that's on the last stage. Right, okay. That's on the last stage. That's on the last stage. That'll be on the last stage. That's on the last stage. That's on the last stage. Black Mage. That's on second to last stage. so I can't do that one either. Honestly? Oh, Dark Knight. Oh no, that's on second to last. Second to last. Second to last. Red Mage. I still need to do the first upgrade of Red Mage. And Gunbreaker. And Dancer. Oh no, just Gunbreaker and Red Mage. Okay. Red Mage. Red Mage it is. Oh, there we go. And now we just need 1,000,000 tomes again. Fun. Fun, he says. Fun. About as fun as stubbing your toe on a floorboard with a nail sticking out of it, or maybe treading on Lego. You get those weapons done, sir. I'll cheer you on. What's this, friend? What do you want? I'll take my headset off. Say again, sorry? Oh, you're working on a bow. Cool. Nice. I mean, I can't see it, so. Oh, you have to start from one. Cool. Right, so let's just do Shiva. Get this out of the way. Just go nuke her. Why did I click on Heavenswood? You feel like you will never do a relic. They're too time consuming. I think at the end of the day, a lot of people say they'll never do something, and then a couple of years go by and then are like, you know what, actually I will. Because I remember when I first started playing Final Fantasy 14, and when the relics were finally like fleshed out and they added more stages to them, it was a case of no, never again, this is painful, why? And then they were like, yeah, but an expansion comes out and then this stuff is now unsinkable, like you can go in there unrestricted and just annihilate it with higher level. So then a lot of the duties and problems that would make you go, oof, never again, become a thing of the past. It's really only the tedium for the relics or older relics to go back and do like book stages and things like that. But even then, it gives you something to do. At least it feels like it. As opposed to farming tomes, weirdly. There is a difference. Somehow in my mind there's a difference. There probably isn't. But if we could stack tomestones instead of having 2,000, they will never uncap the hard cap tomes. Or even at the start of expansions when they have the... Yes. Do you mean reset it? I reset my sticker. Use Blue Mage for unsync? Yeah, you can do that. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. What is the Final Fantasy 11 event? We did it a little bit earlier. Essentially, it's the Iroha event where she, you know, stranger from another time and place. That one. The reason they've brought that back, other than because they always bring it back, is probably because of the Alliance raid. Why wouldn't they uncap it? The same way that you want to encourage people to limit themselves when content releases. They don't want you to basically grind out a year's supply of tomes, you know? They want you to pace that sort of progression. Because otherwise everything would have already been done, right? Like there's a reason that comedy has its weekly cap. And a soft cap. I mean, it is a soft cap, but I don't think it'd be a good idea. I personally don't think it would be a good idea to uncap them, even if it is a soft cap. Because people would just do terrible things to themselves. Mm-hmm. Definitely the big B word. I mean, it's different in every game, but I think with Yoshi P saying that he wants people to play other games when there's no content or lulls in content, it's a big tell of the direction that they want the game to go, right? Which sometimes can be a little bit strange when you consider some of the grinds that are available, but they're all optional. Especially relics. Relics don't offer you anything, really. At the end of an expansion, yeah, okay. At the start of an expansion, yeah, okay, maybe like 2-3 levels, maybe 5 if you're lucky. But you're not going to be using them, or you shouldn't be using the previous expansion's relics as actual stat items in endgame. That's not a thing. It's not like WoW, where sometimes the legendary weapons are bugged out and become useful again. Hey Onelix, how you doing? We're just doing some Wondrous stuff, getting it out the way. Seeing if I can get, I don't know what I want, probably another silver certificate. That would be good, wouldn't it? Good lol at work and missing Final Fantasy. You play Guild Wars 2 in the downtime. Helps with waiting for expansions. I mean, that's a great option. I mean, there is quite a lot of other Square Enix games coming out in February as well. Onwards. And indeed in the summer. Like, I'm personally looking forward to the new secret, the new Mana game. The new Seiken Densetsu. In the summer. 15 years, I think it's been, since there's been the last Mana game. Mainline Mana game. Is the Final Fantasy 11 event on already? It started yesterday, Ramza. And we did it earlier on stream. It's the same one that's been there like every 2 years since 2013. But if you've never done it before, the Mana series, yeah. So I can. My favorite game as a child, and probably still now, is Secret of Mana, personally. It's one of the best top-down action-based RPGs I've ever played in my life. Some of the best music. It's a Final Fantasy game, basically, in everything but name. It was the closest that we've seen to that kind of approach to a sort of Zelda game, and there really isn't a Zelda game that's like that anymore, so yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to the new one. Never done it before? Definitely go try it out. If you want to start that, you need to go to Limsa Laminsa Upper Decks and go to the Drowning Wench and talk to a small Lalafell. Part of the Harbour Herald, I think. You're excited for Dawn Trail. I've never experienced an MMO expansion, so it's probably going to be chaotic. Expansion launches are usually very chaotic. I have a lot more... what do you call it? High hopes for Dawn Trail. Because if you didn't know, recently they did a lot of testing for the cloud servers. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, cloud servers, ooh, cloud, ooh, wee, woo, some people have opinions on it. The one thing that people should understand is the even if they don't plan to use the cloud servers for X amount of time, the amount of freedom that offers up when there's congestion for the other servers, when the expansion goes live, is going to be incredible. It means instead of you sitting there and waiting 13,000 people in a queue to play on Chaos, or whatever data center you might be on, you can be like, I think I'll just play my own character, same character, but I'll play on Cloud Server 6, Cloud Server 7, insert number here, and they can keep adding to this as it goes on. The test was so successful, from what I saw, that the latency was lower in a lot of cases than regular servers. So I'm really excited to see those get put into full swing. Of course, we've got the Xbox people coming over as well, right? Xbox players. It's going to be great to meet people on other platforms. Finally, long awaited. So we'll get to do all the stuff together. So there'll be even more people. So it makes sense that they've got things like that set in motion. So it really depends if they've designed the content itself with any bottlenecks, you know, like Raban Extreme style queues and things in the game. Latency will be improved, yes. Xbox, yeah, there's currently an Xbox beta test, I think, isn't there? I forget when that begins. I don't have an Xbox, sadly. So I don't know all of the deets. But thank you so much for the follow on Alex. I approve of this. Thank you. Yeah, they were really good, actually. The queue times will probably still happen. Like, you'll still see queues, but you'll be able to, like, go on the main menu. There'll be a button. You know how there is for your data center travel? I mean, it already exists. You can basically play your character on other servers when yours is congested, as long as it's part of the same data center, if I remember correctly. But with the cloud data center stuff, you'd be able to play it on those. I think it's a great idea. Even if, as a permanent solution, I'm not that bothered by it, but... You came back after a 2-year hiatus. Welcome back. Are you excited for Dawn Trail? I know I am. That final trailer with all of the different parts put together. Every time me and Fran watch it, we always say, like, we get goosebumps or goose pimples, whatever you call them, goosebumps on our arms, because we saw the one in London firsthand. We were lucky enough to get tickets, and we were there in the audience, and it was just the cacophonous roar of the fans as everything was shown on screen. Still to this day, every time I see Nutkin, I get the shivers. that Nutkin minion gets so much love. It physically vibrated the floor underneath my feet when I was there. when that little bugger was on screen. You have no idea. So I'm just like, oh, okay. I could feel the energy flowing through the room. All of these like-minded people going, yes, Nutkin, yes. Praise Nutkin. I think you should keep it, because you could get 2 left at the top, and then you would have got 3 lines. That's 3 lines viable if you get lucky. So yeah, I think you should keep it. Mine, however, mine's it's a bit poo. It's a bit poo. I'm tempted to shuffle. Shall I shuffle? Are we shuffling, chat? Should I do it? Or should we just go for the 9 completions and call it a day? Shuffle. I'm great, thank you. How are you? I hope you're well. Alright, looks like we're shuffling. Please be good. Blood, please be kind. That's not kind. What is this? What is this, Chloe? Scammed. That's really annoying now, because I'm really annoyed. Oh dear. You're alright, but the weather deciding to not make up its mind is giving you a headache. Thanks. You already want to play, you want to play Pictomancer. You already have a glamour prepared for it. Nice. It's going to be interesting to see all of the different people coming up with outfits for their inner artist, their budding artist. Me and Fran created a black mage one because of the Mado brush, like everyone else did. Looks like I'm doing a poop. It's like a freeze frame of me on the toilet. It did though. She was like, no, last time I have tacos. Ah! Too many tacos. Big fat tacos. Will they let Vieira wear the Pictomancer hat they showed off? I really think. Heavy copium, as we've said before, but I really think they will. One line, Chloe. Thanks, Chloe. Thanks. I need to do Bowl of Embers. You'll help me with that? Or do you still need Shiva? Alright, can you go do Shiva on your own then? Cool. Do 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 be do be do do do. I've got the Bowl of Embers, which is also what happens when you have tacos. You worry how, you worry a little how the story will be, says Miss Kira. I mean, I've been playing since 1.0, and I was so used to the Zodiac and Hydaelyn arc, now I feel a little lost. I think you're supposed to feel that way. I think you're supposed to be engineered at this point, mentally, to feel like it's all over. Because that's what they're going to get you. They're going to be like, ha, you thought this was just a vacation, did you, Kira? Is that what you thought it would be, Miss Kira? Think again. Here's my friend, the infernal master of darkness, personified hell. I don't know. There'll be some kind of big bad threat, and Solution 9 will not be as cool as it is. But it looks like there'll be like some evil dude there, some like Allegan monstrosity. You'll see. There'll be some world-ending realization. They'll be like, huh, I was just here to get tacos, and now I'm saving the world all over again. And then there'll be like some overarching, you know, thing that takes us through the next few expansions. I have faith. I have serious faith. Because it means they can be as creative as they want to now, because there's nothing written, right? There's nothing that they've had to make allowances for. Nothing that they've got to retcon, nothing that they've got to play with like that. They can just go, right, let's make a brand new storyline in a brand new place. Doesn't have to make any sense to anything else, because there's nothing else related to it, and that's hilarious. Really, Chloe? I mean, at least they get my 500 causality, I suppose. Actually, no, I'd probably go for the silver com, because they keep adding more stuff to the game. I will gladly take 2 lines. I didn't know really how I got 2 lines, but there we go. This is why this expansion is going to be fantastic. They can do whatever they want. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think, Coupe. I mean, I could be wrong, right? And it could be heavy copium. It could be like high expectations on my part. thinking, oh, well, you know, it's going to be amazing, blah, blah, blah. They could do a complete and utter potato of an expansion, but I doubt it. The way they've been going lately, I mean, Endwalker itself as an expansion was amazing. The patch content, not my favorite, but it's not enough to let down the amazing expansion that it was, you know? It was a fantastic expansion. We could get some more comedy, I suppose. MGP gold card. I don't think I need MGP. Do I have poetics? I do. The map? Yeah. Wait, I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a cunning plan. It's not that cunning, but it's a plan. What was the thing I needed for the relic quests? I needed... Give me a second, I need to open a browser. I forget the name of the item I needed. And I'm only going to forget. Ooh, this is a nice one. Ooh. Someone's made a horrible infographic thing that I'm not going to use. Very nice. Oh dear. Where's the website I usually use? The good old website of websiteiness. Oh, hello. I need... What is this pop-up? Please stop. Internet, please. That's the light stage. Don't want that. What's a flash labor allowed to yes, that's that one. Oh, that was it. That was what I wanted. Okay. I don't know whether or not to get it now or not. Does she have the same... I think she has the same stuff, right? I forget. Lamar is cute and I like her personality. Yeah, the fact that she just wants to eat everything. The character reminded me of Monster Hunter. Like I genuinely think there's going to be comedy moments where you just turn around and then you turn back and you double take and she's got like a chicken leg in a hand or something. Or just a creature gets eaten. Like, wasn't there 4 chickens a minute ago, Wooklamat? No. You know what I mean? Oh dear. Oh yeah, we need to get unidentified stuff. That's right, that's what I needed to get. That's what I needed to get. It's all... Wait, no, that's Heavenswood. We don't need to do that anymore. Why am I getting things mixed up in my head again? What are the materials for the Realm Reborn relic? I forget. Alexandrite, yeah. What was the tome thing that I used to buy? It's been a while. There's the book stage, right? Yeah. Novus. Treasure maps. That's the tomestones. Why am I having a bit of a moment right now? Combat causes seals. Oh, there we go. So we use Grand Company seals. There's a crafted pieces. I like how there's just like an advert for... Oh, that's a... I thought that was something else. There's a microphone. Like, what is that advert for? Oh, a microphone. Okay. There we go. Oh, Mahatmas. That's what you needed it for. Oh, I remember, but you can't do that until there anyway, so I might as well just waste them on anything. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I stopped myself, though. I couldn't remember what it was that I used to spend so many tomes on. Those ads are definitely targeted. Yeah, the microphones. I've been looking at a lot of microphone setups and audio setups, so... It's just the shape of that one microphone was like... Unpack that microphone. I don't think you're going to get much other than weird vibrating wave patterns coming out of that somehow. Oh dear. Let's just get some... What can I even waste it on? I'm in this weird moment where I don't know what to waste them on. Let's just get some tome stuff. Oh, wait, we don't have orchestrion rolls. Ah, after all these years, I finally have the ability to buy these. Not that one. All right, cool. Awesome. Woo! You know how long it's been me doing relic weapons and things and not being able to buy orchestrion rolls like that because there's always a better use for poetics? We recently finished all of the Heavensward relics, so it's it feels good. Feels good to actually have those done. Nice. Poetics, that one and that one. There we go. Bish bash bosh. Yeah. So now if they add another item to Silver Commendations, which they often do, they're often inclined to do so, we can do said thing, because now we've got another 2. Still got a Fantasia for the next video, that's good. Yes. Right. Other weekly things I need to do include doing P12 for my blade. Do you want to join for that, Fran, or do you want to join for that, Fran, or no? I'm doing the 12th circle for a blade. You want to do it? Okay. I'll do some roulettes maybe afterwards, but I want to get my weekly blade. What does Silver Commendations get you? So, they often add new things, and on Chloe Aliapo over here in Idleshire, same person you do Wondrous Tales for, there's a Silver Commendations page. On here, as you can see, there's all sorts of different cosmetic items, including the framers kits, there's the earrings, there's all sorts of different things like corgi earrings, corgi scarf, Faux Commander earring and necklace, framers kits, Kate Sif or Katchi, depending on how you pronounce that, necklaces and the Pisa ring, there's stuff Chloe, there's minions, there's the Tamamo stuff, which is usually from the Fox Fates, there's ornate gear as well, which is the 5 materia slot 610 gear, so there's quite a lot. But they often add new items to this every single time, well, in every expansion since, but they add lots of new things, so yes, definitely worth doing. But the majority of that stuff I own. There is also the gold one as well, which you get for free, 3 lines, but you can also get this stuff instead. You can get that from the Faux Hollows minigame for gold certificates. So gold certificates are actually more useless, actually. See a lot on here. You can get framers kits and things. Yeah. Groovy. You're holding on to your gold for next expansion? Yeah, the best choice. Because you'll be able to get a mount that you can sell immediately on the market board. There'll be like a 7.1 or 7.2 patch. It'll have like a new raid in it or something or whatever, and there'll be a new fantastic Mr. Foe reward. Guaranteed, and it'll be a mount again. And you can literally buy it on day one.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
The Omega minion sells good? Does it really? I'm surprised at that.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Yeah, the Fox Fate, yeah. It's the same headband, yeah. Oh, I went early. Wasn't really paying any attention.
From nothing I mold life. You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Good song. I recently got around to watching the FanFest Primals concert. I missed it when it was live on the paid service, but I recently watched it. I found the time in my schedule. They archived it for paid users, and it was incredible. Some of the best miking up I've heard of a Primals in a very long time. Really good EQ. So if you're looking for a really high quality version of one of those concerts, they did a really good job at the Tokyo Dome. I was really impressed. Yoshi P was on stage doing his Byako song and something else as well. Really good. Highly recommend.
Shine brilliant for me.
I was capable of moving. I don't know why he rescued me, but there we go. Oh well.
To silent vessels, I give voice. You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Demoniac. Island Sanctuary in space. Oh, you mean the cosmic exploration? I think it's probably going to be a mixture of different types of content. I'd be surprised if it was just one type. Because they say lifestyle content, right? So, I mean, that could be any number of things. It's definitely not going to be just crafting and gathering. It'll be something probably everybody can take part in. Similar to Island Sanctuary, probably. I don't think it'll even be farming in space or anything like that, but it could be like a restoration in space. Maybe like visiting all of the places that Meteon visited in the storyline and told grim tales of. Maybe like visiting some of those places, seeing it for ourselves, restoring things. I mean, we have a spaceship now, so. Take it easy, Miss Kira. Thank you for hanging out today. Have a good night. Space housing. I think Yoshi P is gonna like get angry if someone else asks for a different type of housing. I keep asking for Garlemald housing. I keep asking for insert name of it here. I would love to live there. They're still reeling after the Ishgardian stuff, I think. They work hard. They do work really hard. Ooh. No.
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
I was a pixel off. Wah. Multitasking, Mione, does not happen. See what I mean? Multitasking does not happen. Rezzed into the worst place possible. I should have waited. All the QQ, I know, right? I don't know if I want to accept your res anymore. They're deadly. Just don't do anything, Mione. Just stand there for a second. Let your health regen. There we go. What's wrong with you? I don't know. It's been a long week already. Your death shall be proven as final. I like how the timing between the both of you in chat there and Twitch. I was on point. It was pretty good. Ha, wasn't just me. That's all I'm gonna say. Wasn't just me. Oh boy, get me out of here before I cry. Oh dear. I don't know why we're rezzing the guy. Oh dear, let's get some glamour. Let's at least make this useful. Oh dear. Got carried there pretty heavily. Let's give accommodation to that one. That one's cute. I like that one. Yeah, got some shoesies. Didn't get a chest piece though. That was such a high roll and I didn't get a chest. What? What? I find it odd that so many people do not know you're immune for a few seconds unless you take action. It's not so much that. They probably forget like me. They're probably far too focused on, I don't know, doing other things. Roulettes. Anybody want to join for some roulettes? We'll do some big ones first. We're not going to do all of them because it's already pretty late, but I'll whack up a... I'll just whack up a dude. I'll whack up a thing. Just put an 8-man party together. There we go. What? Do like the Alliance one or something. Alliance, maybe normal raids, that sort of stuff. Mione's stuff. There you go. No password, there you go. Should be in the party finder under other? Oh boy. Maybe putting it in the other section wasn't a good idea. Oh my god. What's this? Do I want to know what that is? Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. The other section is interesting on Chaos Data Center. Let's just let you find that if you want to join in. Did I get my Thalia token this week? No, not yet. I'm not sure if we'll do that tonight, honestly. It was a late start to the stream. I do apologize. We were doing like dinner and some other bits, but yes. I don't think there'll be a stream tomorrow, by the way, because our raid group is raiding for the first time in however many months, and I don't think they want to be on a stream. So that's I might end up leaving that raid group though, quite honestly, because I need to start like filming, you know, like streaming those sorts of things. And if there are going to be restrictions, then it's kind of not conducive to what I do. So we shall see. I might have to have a discussion, because the whole idea is like streaming, you know, streaming, making content, videos, that sort of stuff. And if I can't do that, then that's 2 days out of my schedule. You know, it'll be making dollars. It's not about making dollars. I make very little dollar signs, but it's more about actually being able to document this journey and share that with people. Alright, we'll just queue then. I don't think anyone's around, so it is what it is. Let's see what alliance raid we get. It's never been about the dollar signs though, Zim. I mean, obviously I still need to try and pay the rent at the end of the month. So I guess it more is now than it ever used to be, obviously, because it's like sole income through the content creation stuff. But at the same time, it's more of so I can actually share that stuff on a stream, so that you don't suddenly have a day for no, or well, 2 days a week randomly without streams, because it feels bad. Like, I've enjoyed streaming in the weeks since after Christmas. I made it kind of like my New Year's resolution to stream way more regularly, both Final Fantasy 14 in a week and then at weekends for other games. And if I can't fulfill that because of some whatever restriction it might be, then it's the restriction that has to be dropped and not the streams, if that makes sense. As long as you enjoy it, what do you mean? Why wouldn't I enjoy streaming? I'm confused. It's a lot of fun. Do you enjoy watching the streams, or do you think that they're not as good as better use of my time? I don't know, man. I don't know the best use of time, honestly. It's fun to do videos in the day and then like relax in the evening and just talk with people and just boot up Final Fantasy or whatever it might be. Like, I get a lot of fun out of it. And I've said before on streams, I get like weirdly guilty when I play something off of a stream, and then I'm like, but I could have shared this, or that was funny, or whatever, or this happened, or I got to do this thing, insert whatever it is here. But the only reason that the restrictions on streams happened last year, when it was a lot less of them, is because of the restrictions that I put upon myself by saying yes to other people. And there is a certain point where you have to go, no. I'm getting older, you know. I want to enjoy every single day equally, and the way you can do that is doing the things you enjoy doing. And if I'm not able to do that thing, then we should find a better situation where I can do that thing. So we'll see. I might have a communication. I think the other thing with streaming as well is that they'll probably disagree with me, is that if I was to stream the raid nights, they would probably be concerned with me multitasking and dying and failing basic mechanics, which is a fair thing, but at the same time it's tough to kind of manage expectations anyway. Hi Mioni, how are you? I'm good, Danglin, how are you? Do you know any cheap and easy ways to get tier 1 and tier 2 materia? No, sadly. It's other than obviously spirit bonding. That would be the cheapest way of doing it. But outside of spirit bonding, not a chance. I have no idea. You're just gonna have to deal with. I mean, you could do ethereal reduction, stuff like that, right? But you go to Mutamix and condense material. Maybe I need to find a raid group that's all streamers. I would be down for that, but the majority of the people who I'd be willing to raid with, who wouldn't take themselves too seriously, are on the US servers. So I don't think that would be able to be a thing. Also, my main character is on EU, so, and then there's latency, so it's kind of rock hard place, really. There's not enough European content creators in the 14 space to begin with, let alone that it would be any different than it is here, if that makes sense. Or should they let you play? I mean, they'll. I'm sure it won't be an issue. It's just there'll be concerns, and I'm not sure if it's worth the hassle. You see, the thing is as well, like being a content creator, the last thing you want to ever be is a problem to someone else. When you're taking up someone else's time and you ruin it by, I don't know, let's say I multitask badly, thank someone for a raid or something and then die, and then someone gets really upset about that. That could happen, right? And at that point, I'd feel guilty for wasting their time. You know, like the raiders' time. And apologetic, but at the same time, they could quite easily turn around and say whatever, you know. And they'd be completely right about it, you know what I mean? Because it's their time as well, not just mine. It's not just Mioni's time. Putting 7 other people through the same stuff as you put yourself is not, it's not fair all the time, is it? So it's probably more likely, if it doesn't work out and I can't find a way of streaming it, then I will quit raiding. I think that's where it's at in my mind at this point. I will just completely quit. And then just focus my time onto other things. There's 1,000,001 things in this game that I have still yet to make videos on. I know it sounds weird, considering we're like nearly 4,000 videos in at this point, but it's true. There's a lot of things I want to find the time to do as well. You've got to remember, to do machinimation or any kind of creative content on YouTube, it takes, like, I'm not going to say weeks, because it doesn't really take weeks, because I have a bit of, like, an attention problem when it comes to sticking with the same project for too long. I would say, like, a solid week to make a decent video, like, creative video. So if I'm not able to like stream the raids or whatever, or do anything with that, it's just time that's doing nothing with, you know what I mean? I'll make it work. I'll find a way. Either that or I'll quit raiding. Hey Switch, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. How you doing? I hope you're having a good time. We're just doing some roulettes and stuff, chilling out. The usual chill out sort of sesh. Are you currently in an ad? Yeah, good old Twitch side of things. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed Switch's stream. If you just came in, hello. How you doing? Hope you're having a good reset date. Let's see. Where did Miss Mustard Face teleport to? Oh, there. I can hear you now. Ah, hello. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. What did you get up to? Did you play some 14 today? Indeed. Nice. Nice. We were just talking about the pressures of trying to fit in a raid group into content creation and being able to, like, find time to do a raid group at the same time when you're not able to stream the raid group feels counterproductive to everything within your fiber because it takes too much time. That's kind of where I was going with the conversation. Like, I'd love to do as much progression as possible, but if I'm not able to do anything with it, then it's just wasted time, you know? I used to love raiding, especially back in, obviously, World of Warcraft. When I was a teenager, I'd stay up till... I used to be part of a late-night raid group. So I'd finish college or whatever it was, or school, actually, at the time. School into college. And I'd stay up till 4 in the morning raiding. Because it was the only time I had, but I loved every minute of it. And I made it work around my classes and things, but these days it's more of that's time, you know, that's 2 days. I could have been making streams on any amount of content, you know, especially if something comes out. If it's a raid, if it's a raid on like a patch week, it's an absolute nightmare for me. It's horrible because it's like, look at all of this stuff that I could be doing, and I've got to go and do pandemonium. It's not as enjoyable as it should be. What's different about raiding? Is it just harder content? I've never done it before. So Savage raiding, basically you're just there for hours of wiping to learn something, but it's not just you that's having to learn something. It's relying that you plus 7 other people can learn a pattern and then into another pattern. And although there's lots of guides that people make on the internet, well, not necessarily week 1, but it's not everything you read works for every single player. So you're more often than not waiting to see if they see what they did wrong and what they stood in. And it's the same with me as well. It's not like I'm any different. Like, what killed me there? And if you don't know, then it could take 6 years for you to actually play something. You know, it could take X amount of time. Insert random time number here. But it's, yeah, it's just time consumption. So we'll see. I'll have a discussion, see if I can figure out a way of streaming it without upsetting everyone. And because I also found the last time I streamed things, and I did try to stream it before, like our group, they were themselves getting more distracted than I was by watching my stream. So like our raid progress was basically 0 because people were watching the stream and answer, and like we're even talking to people in the chat, and I'm just like, please stop. And it just sort of petered out like that, because it's like I don't want to be the cause of not getting anywhere, because if we're not going to progress, then I'm sure some people would just rather not do it. So it's tough, man. It's tough trying to find a group that wants to be shown to be progressing and have to deal with the people backseating everything that you ever do. But not just that, you've also got to deal with them being distracted as well. It's tricky. It's tricky. And the more that YouTube screws me over, the more
the dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be
the more those
embraced
2
if they are to
days
flourish.
of non-streaming
Have
just
faith to do as
hurt.
much.
And they do hurt. But yeah, raiding's fun if you obviously don't have any other commitments and things. It's a lot of fun. YouTube being mean. YouTube just doesn't pay out as much as it used to. Like in general. You have to work twice as hard for the same amount. And then it doesn't follow the same suit as people in your country getting pay rises. You know what I mean?
Gaze deep into the light.
Like an ordinary job goes through so many different pay rises per year, and YouTube